The great thing about scoring movies and TV is that it is a collaboration. It's been that way with Revenge, certainly from the beginning, with collaborating with the producers and with Philip Noyce. And he said, "Yeah, you've got to write the mother of all melodies." I said, "That's great." And he said, "Tonight." I went home and panicked and just came up with what's now the main Revenge theme. But that's exactly the nature of collaboration. People can inspire you to pull something out of yourself that you may not have and you wouldn't do on your own. The way an entire episode comes together, I see the locked picture and then I just go. Everything about this is, once I'm locked in that room with the video, I have to get everything from that. So scoring movies and TV is the best thing in the world because it's right there in front of you. You know, if it's happening on screen, you've got something to pull from. I love that. The music exists on one plane in the studio and it's samples. On the podium I get to change a lot of things. I have one idea of how it's going to work and then they play it and then I realize I have to make adjustments as they're playing it. And that's where it becomes a collaboration, and to the extent that I know most of these players now, it's not writing for a generic orchestra, it's writing for actual players who have a musical personality, and to be able to use that is really what brings a show to life.
iZLER uses the cello as sort of a dark, ambient element. Sometimes it reinforces a tense moment, or if there's a character that's particularly creepy, they'll have sort of a cello solo to go along with it, so it ends up being an important voice in the score.
iZLER is really fun to work for, and you can tell everybody has a really good attitude here and a smile on their face. We always know when we come here it's always going to be great music and a lot of fun.
I get to the point where I'm writing for some of these musicians. The orchestra's grown in size a little bit, but it's a lot of the same people over and over again, and I start to hear what they're specifically really great at. 214 was really good fun to do because of the whole boat motif. So the idea was I was going to base it all on SOS. So you hear that rhythm all the way through the episode. One piece that I wrote for that episode that was really magical to record, and we did it here at Fox, and it was when Amanda dies. It was unbelievable. It was one of those things where I just had tears in my eyes while I was conducting it. A piece like that just couldn't exist without real musicians in the same way. It would never be as emotional, it would never have that intensity. It doesn't matter what you do with samples. Because what you can't program is the happy accidents that come from human players, their instinct.
Yes.
The main thing is the main theme of the show, and everything kind of grows from that. Whenever you hear sort of the Revenge theme, something's going down or something's just happened. As more characters have arrived, there's just been a lot more different stuff to cover. There's been so many story arcs. It has gone in a lot of directions, but there's a really strong story all culminating in one big event. So much music in this show. I'm really committed to just being able to do the best score possible. I really want this to be as good as a movie.